And let's now get you the first image. Rahul, this is the first image that's coming in of the cheetahs at the Kuno National Park. A lot of effort being made to ensure that the animals are comfortable. A lot of photographs being taken right now. Now, Rahul, just as these animals are brought in, what would the primary concern be?
The first few minutes, Gaurav, it's very critical. It's like you are sending a space shuttle to air. That moment of takeoff, the blast off, is critical. I think the moment they are brought in, right now, I think it's handled with caution period. They have been, if they have been taken out of the aircraft, the helicopters, and are going to be shipped to the point where they're going to be released, I think these are critical elements. Gaurav, they are, one, stressful. You said it right, they were kept hungry, so that they will go for the prey. Their prime concern would not be where they are or what they're doing. The first thing they'll be instinctively looking for is food. That actually leads to adjustment, because the primary strive in a living species life is food.
Yeah.
So they will be pushed into that. They will lose weight.
Yeah.
They will lose weight, and that's why the slow process will be that they gain weight, get acclimatized in the process. I think the process from here till the time of release is very critical. I think every wildlife conservationist, not just in India, Gaurav, I think in Africa, there are people who have worked tremendously for this release today. Because remember, there is a stress on cheetahs in Africa.
Yeah.
They want that it should expand so that perhaps they can be protected better. And that is why it's a very critical exercise which is going to take place in the next 1.5 hours. And I think everybody who's a wildlife lover or not will be watching what's happening in Palpur Kuno in the next few days.
Pooja, we are all very excited. You're on ground zero. The animals are now in the Kuno National Park. Tell us what happens now. What have you been told? How will they be released? How will the monitoring be done, Pooja?
They are radio-collared animals. What does that mean is that their movement is going to be tracked, their health checkup is going to be done right away. But of course, the first assessment of how they react to the new surroundings. World's first unprecedented intercontinental translocation of these cheetahs, and therefore as a big project not only for the governments of two nations but for the cheetahs as well. So everyone will be waiting to curiously watch their reactions. But apart from that, I want to add in here, this Kuno National Park, Gaurav, is 750 square kilometers long. Now, what does that mean? There is also around it forested and semi-forested areas of about 5,000 square kilometers. It is possible that once the cheetahs are able to assemble into these enclosures where they will be fit to then be released into the bigger areas of the park, they may be allowed access to that 5,000 square kilometers as well. That, remember, is because it's a 120 kilometer per hour speed. The fastest living mammal on earth. He needs that kind of space to run around for his lungs to thrive, and that movement has to be given to him, and that is why Kuno National Park is chosen. Apart from its mosaic area of the forest grassland, because of the arid, semi-arid climatic conditions and weather, it is the land that is available at Kuno for which cheetah can run around without getting attacked, predated or hampered with his movement. That movement needs to be given to him for 120 km per hour. He needs that space of massive space of not just forested areas, but to be able to have that land, and that's why Kuno National Park is the chosen home. So in the next few minutes, of course, Prime Minister Modi is all set to release. I can tell you that the wait here of the local residents is getting much more curious now, because they've been asking me now, do I have the confirmation that Prime Minister Modi is inside, because they're tracking the news here on their mobile phones, on the television sets, and they're wondering, you know, if there's a delay at all. They want to see Shiopur, which was unknown to many beyond Madhya Pradesh, beyond India, could just be now becoming a world, international, global destination for cheetahs.